You're a new wholesaler, you want to find deals. This is one of the top 3 strategies to get it done. Check it out. What's up? We are back on the Wholesaling Business Blueprint series. Now, you're just getting started in wholesaling and you want to find deals. More importantly, you want to find deals in a very cost-effective way, right? This is how you do it. This is one of the top 3 strategies. And we still use it. We use it on a regular basis to find deals, even though we have marketing dollars, just because it's effective, all right? And it's efficient. Before I jump into that, I want to ask you that if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, go to Rafael Cortez CEO and subscribe. Also follow me on social media, Instagram at Rafael Cortez CEO, and drop a comment. Let's have a conversation. I want to see what you're thinking. I want to engage with you, and I want to know your thoughts on everything that we're putting out there on a regular basis. More importantly, I want to find out what else do you want to know about, right? So let me know. Make sure you drop a comment, reach out, DM. I do all that stuff. Now, let's talk about one of the top 3 strategies for marketing, especially as a new wholesaler, okay? It takes a little bit of elbow grease, so it's gonna take a little bit of work to get it all dialed in and done. However, not a lot of people go to this extent, so it absolutely works. And this is driving for dollars the right way, okay? I highlight the right way. You don't want to just drive around like a crazy person and go knocking on people's doors to see if they want to sell their house, right? You have to be methodical about it. You have to be strategic. So how do you do it? And more importantly, how do you do it in a very cost-effective way? Step number 1, you're going to find an investor-friendly title company. What does that mean? When you're starting off, one of the most important things to do is to start building your power team, all right? Start building your network, your connections. And you're gonna talk to attorneys, you're gonna talk to other wholesalers and whatnot. One of the most important assets, and I highlight the word asset, is gonna be your title company, your escrow officer, okay? Or attorney. The reason for that is obvious, all right? They're gonna help you close the deal and do all that transaction stuff, but also they always have resources. These companies have big pockets and they're spending a lot of money in resources that can help you as a wholesaler. What I mean by that, a lot of title companies own software, they own data companies, all these things are available for you as a wholesaler. So get connected with an investor-friendly title company and ask them to put you on their mailing list, okay? You're gonna talk to the sales rep and they're gonna hook you up with email campaigns. They drop you in a drip, they put you in an email drip, and you start getting email lists from these title companies. Also, did I mention these are free lists? They are sending you data, okay? So you're gonna ask them for lists that have about 10% equity or more. Look for the pre-foreclosure just because you're already there, and then focus on the 60-day lates list, all right? What we're doing here is we're trying to filter out potential people who might be interested in selling because they're going through a financial distress, okay? So pre-foreclosure, I mean, that's evident. They're gonna be foreclosed in a matter of months. But these people, they have not been served yet. So the 60-day lates list is a list that doesn't often get hit as hard as a pre-foreclosure list, right? Now, what happens is that when you're put on their drip, on the email campaign drip, you're gonna start receiving their records as they come through, right? So they'll send you a list every day, every couple of days. Now you have a list of targeted sellers that you can reach out to see if they wanna sell their house, all right? Now, how do you do it? Step number 3. Whenever you get the list, you're gonna set up your route, okay? You're gonna set up your route. You're gonna pick 25 houses. Make sure that you set up a goal. Set a goal to achieve, to conquer when you're going out there. Don't just, see a list of 100 homes and then just go to town on that. Set a goal. Set a goal to be consistent. Set a goal to be efficient and effective with everything that you're doing, all right? We're being methodical about this. We're gonna take some time the night before and map out a route and then knock those houses out. I mean, it's gonna take you a matter of a couple of hours of driving around and then reaching out to those sellers, see if they want to sell. You have 2 options. Number 1 is going to be door knock, contact. You're driving around the neighborhood, you're seeing the house, you know there's some type of distress. Now, if you come across properties that are on that list and they have financial distress and they're boarded up and they're still, you know, the front yard is overgrown. I mean, that's a hot lead right there. That's gold coming at you, right? So don't be afraid. Most people hold back from driving for dollars or driving for profits because there's always that sense of fear, okay? I don't want to have that conversation. How am I going to break into it? People need help. People need help. That's the reality of it, okay? We have a whole other video on how to have those conversations, but people need help, and that's the biggest thing you need to focus on, right? You're there to provide a solution for them. So you can do that. If you don't want a door knock or you don't get an answer at the door, always leave something behind, right? We always leave like a little post-it note on it. Hey, Mr. Seller, this is Rafael. Please give me a call back. I want to talk to you about the house, and your phone number. Something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be, you know, super complicated. Just something as little as a note on the door will do, all right? So something that you're touching base. That way, when you reach out to them, because that's your second way of reaching them, when you reach out to them, there's some history behind your call, okay? The second thing is going to be skip trace. Anytime you get a list, you want to use accurate data, okay? So you're going to go to batchskiptracing.com. So you're going to skip trace that list. You're going to get the records. You're going to call them up afterwards and follow up because you know there's distress in there. You have 60-day L.E.S.S and pre-foreclosure with some equity. So there's got to be something that can be done, right? These people are about to lose their property, but there's always something that can be done, all right? So skip trace, door knock, and reach out to them. It's not terribly complicated. We set up a route, we set up a list, we become methodical about the amount of people that we want to touch on a regular basis. And if you really want it, if you really want to get some change done, if you really want to see that check, that $10,000, $15,000 check, as you're closing deals and solving people's problems, this is how you do it. This is one way to get to it fast, and it's not gonna break the bank when it comes to marketing budget. Hitting 25 houses a day is very realistic. Now you know where to actually get the records from, and when they send you the records, you're gonna have the seller name, you're gonna have the property address, you're gonna have a lot of information in there that you can leverage, okay? And you can leverage that in conversation, you can know more about the property, you can run, you know, estimates and values and all that stuff and get really creative with it when you get the list. The important thing here is to never forget that we're providing a solution, all right? So whenever you do make contact with a seller, think about their needs and how you can be a problem solver for them. Recap on this. Step number 1, find an investor-friendly title company. Step number 2, be put on their email list and pull all these records of 60-day L.E.S.S. Especially focus on those. Step number 3, set up a route. Door knock on the pre-foreclosures. If you can't make contact, always leave a note behind and skip trace the data. Go to batchskiptracing.com/CEO. Use code CEO for a discount. And call these people. They're in the middle of a problem. There's something that can be done and you could be the solution for them. Stay focused. You got this.